Oh EA, oh EA. So here's something that's also been bothering me, especially when I'm fighting against Muhammad Ali. But I mean, I think it happens with various boxers in this game. There's an issue with the blocking, and I think it kind of comes into the argument that we only have one button to block now, sort of like the auto block. I mean, it comes in handy. It makes it easier for you to focus on throwing punches rather than deciding if you're going to block high or block low. But the problem is, it's a random thing where the game decides on which punch gets through. So I can hold down my block, and my opponent can throw a punch that I don't know whether it's going to actually go through my block or not. So it's a random thing. There's no rhyme or reason to what can get through and what can't get through. But this is one part that I want to show you that bothers me. Okay, so right now I was doing a video to reenact the Ali Frazier Thriller in Manila the first fight, the first time they fought. So I'm using Frazier, and this is obviously Ali. Let me come on down here and get a good level look. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually just hold down block before I even engage in any kind of contact with Ali. And from the way I understand it, I know that every boxer has a block rating, but from what I understand, that rating is dictated by as your opponent. If you're blocking and your opponent is throwing combos, if they're trying to hit you with combos, those combos and those successive punches, they'll start breaking down your block, your guard or whatever. Your blocking will start to break down, and some punches will start to get through. Ali was not even throwing any combos, and all of a sudden his very first punch and his second punch went through my block or my guard, whatever you want to call it. So watch this. Alright, so there you go. Then look, okay, now here we go. So I try to throw him a little jab to the body starting out. So now I'm already like this because I know Ali has a very quick counter punch. So I'm blocking already, right? So I'm blocking. He hasn't thrown a punch. He's not in the middle of a combo. He's just. Then look, he throws a right straight. Now look at me now. I'm blocking. I'm holding down block. Holding down block. Look at this punch. Goes over my block. Goes completely over my block. Boom. I mean, it's like, my hands weren't even there. I mean, he knocked down my right hand a little bit to get through. So he gets that punch off. And that could have been a right hook. And so I'm still holding block now. And look, see my man, he goes into the auto block in the sense to, judge where Ali is throwing the punch from. He goes in to protect himself against that punch. But oh no, look, it gets through as well. Ali's first two punches actually penetrate my block. And I'm thinking, what the heck is I can't even hold down a block. Look at that. Two hard punches. You can tell by the sound too. Those were two hard punches too. And if this has something to do with the with the power punch modifier, if they tend to break through a little bit better on single punches, then it doesn't work for me when I punch somebody and they got their guard up. So again, if that's the case, that's broken. Yeah, but he got through, and I was like, man, come on, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a good strategy going against your opponent if the AI can just break through my block. And it's like, I think I'm doing a good thing, and it's like the only defense you really have is to be quick enough with the lean and the weaving. I mean, to get like a counter punch. I mean, it's crazy. So it's your boy Mr. Lux, and I mean, I still like the game, but there's some things they need to really fix. I think the good part is that a lot of these little issues that I have concerns with should be able to be fixed with their little tuner packaging, their tuner settings that they have implemented in the game this year. So we don't have to really wait for a full-fledged patch, months from now. Tuner update can kind of address some of these issues. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and let's get it done, EA.